show of hands, how many of you are absolutely 100% confident that you can name the 3 people you just met, each person's interest and hobby, and each person's customer service strength? Put your hand up if you are 100% confident. There's like 3 people. Let's look at this little networking exercise, if you will. Lots of enthusiasm. We went around to meet someone. And for a lot of you, the very first person you talked to had the audacity to be interesting. I'm trying to gather names, get some facts, and someone's like, I like to hike. I like to hike as well. Oh my goodness, now we're friends. Why do our agents do things that we know they should not do, yet they do them? And we scratch our heads because we know they can do better. That's what today is about.
Hi, I'm Jeff Toister, and I'd like to help you get your employees absolutely obsessed with serving customers.
Instead of reading the word, I want you to say the name of the color it's written in. So for example, the top one, what would that be? Purple, right? All right, so let's see how this goes. What happened? That's what happens when your brain tries to multitask.
How many of you had items on the second list that were not on the first list? And again, almost everybody. Now, I don't know who it was, but someone here in Portland, the first thing I heard was, my husband! Well, I imagine was not on the first list, was left out.
What I would like to invite you to do is, using the chat function, if you will, share 1 or 2 items that are on your list.
So you've got 2 minutes this time. Go for it. All right, our 2 minutes are up. Let's see how we did. How many of you got at least 1 right? At least 1? Okay. 5? Did anybody get 5 right? Wow. How many of you got 10 out of 10? You got 10 out of 10. How did you get 10 out of 10? Use your phone. Anybody get all 10? You looked it up, didn't you? Do you look it up? Yes. Why did no one else look it up?
I do research before every presentation so I can tailor the content to your audience. I often schedule calls with participants before my presentations to learn special terminology such as, what do you call customers? Is it customer, member, perhaps student?
Whatever your role is, whether you work directly with students or whether you work indirectly with students, we are all making a contribution. And if you think about how your contribution enables student success, you'll have that destination, and that's the first and most essential ingredient.
I care about the success of your event, so I'll work with you to find ways to add extra value, whether it's doing a book signing, facilitating an executive Q&A, or just staying late. All of my presentations are insanely practical. I try to give participants takeaways that they can put to use right away.
But if the vision is to think about the person that we're serving, in this case, the people who are attending the presentation and the people who are giving the presentation, you might notice that pillar would get in the way for a few people. That's the difference between having a vision and not having a vision.
It's a visualization exercise to help you as a leader think about how you need to be for your employees and for the residents that you serve. And so the exercise is, read this letter each day for 21 days.
So I've given you a few ways that you can apply these at this conference and immediately put this into action. Now, when I shared this concept, it resonated so well with Jenny that she got an anchor tattooed on her arm. And so what I'd like to invite all of you to do today is...
Yep, Jenny really did get that tattoo. If you're looking for a customer experience speaker who can make a lasting impression on your audience, someone who can deliver an interactive, customized, and practical presentation, let me help you make your next event a great one.